Now, what I would have liked to see them do in doing so, work on that run game. Work on that run game how? Because that, to me, ladies and gentlemen, and I said this yesterday to y'all before I even went and watched the tape. I said it looked mighty familiar. It looked exactly like last year. A bit sloppy. Everything was tough and hard. And then, when you don't have a legitimate running scheme, when there is windows of opportunities, you have to take advantage of it, right? Like, I talked to you guys about that play with Rico Dowdle. We're going to actually show that in the film. And again, that's just one play, and who's to say that he would even scored? But you got to take advantage of that. It's week one. This offensive line has to gel together, no doubt about it. But from week one, it doesn't seem like anything has changed from that point. And with that said, I think I've come to the conclusion between McCarthy, Schottenheimer, Solari, and some of y'all might be like, well, duh, Sky, they're all 78 years old. But between these guys, these are older school gentlemen, right? Like McCarthy comes from the old school. Solari was here when Tom Landry was here, Cowboys. Tom Landry. And Shotty comes from Shotty ball, right? Not the freshest of ideas probably coming out of that room. And they hired a guy to go look at tape from Boston College. I told y'all when we talked about the run game stuff, I said, I don't know if he has enough juice to change up an entire run scheme in that room. So do we really have the freshest, the updated style of the zone blocking, the pre-snap action, the post-snap action, that manipulates defenders? I don't think that's the case. So you're definitely going to have to rely on the individuals up there to be on it, consistently on it. And then the running backs, the ability of the running backs become a lot more important to me. I'm going to make sure I don't speak on both sides of my mouth here. If you have a precise run scheme and you can block it up, you can afford to not have to have a Adrian Peterson in the backfield. But if you have, and I'm just going to talk about the Cowboys, this specific style of run scheme, and so far, we'll see what happens as we get to week 8, 9, 10, this type of run blocking, I do think the talent matters a little bit more. And I think that's where the fight is happening with the running back room amongst fans is, I think we all understand it's not a crazy talented backfield. They all have their own individual things they do well, but then you need to lean into that. And it doesn't seem like the Cowboys, that's something that they're in the business of. But we got a long way to go.